Everybody. Really happy to be here, and wanted to first say just thank you to the Shift grant for the support of this project that we're about to talk about. My name is Ben, and I'm from the Unitary Foundation. We're a nonprofit that our focus is to create a quantum technology ecosystem that benefits the most people, and we do that for a variety of reasons, but also to the sort of initial idea really was to make sure that we are laying an open source foundation for this field to make sure that the benefits, the potential benefits of these tools are widely, swiftly, and equitably distributed. Since 2018, we've given out microgrants to 120 teams. Those all represent different open source projects in quantum tech, and that's across 31 countries. The second way we approach this mission is we have our own internal research team, and those folks build some of the more sort of robust or urgent open source tools that we see the field needing. These are sort of, multi-scientist teams that are working full time on these projects. This includes right now some compilation work on the software stack side, also open source and community-led benchmarking as well. And then the third piece in terms of how we approach our mission is through community programming. And that's really what I wanted to talk to you all today about. Just very quickly, some more info on some of the impact that we do in case you all know folks who might be interested in applying to these microgrants. As noted, we've given out over 120 to across 31 countries, and there's a lot more info on our website on that. These are some of the public goods, the benchmarking project, the compilation work as well that are available online. And for sake of timing, I'm going to speed through a couple slides here, but just wanted to note, thank you to sort of our community around the world. We are decentralized by design and work and collaborate on research with a bunch of folks who are also interested in supporting open source quantum tech and open science in general. And these are a few of the folks that we work with and some of the community calls that we help put out into the world on behalf of open source maintainers. So on the community side, one of the big things that we have done over the past 5 years is a hackathon that is unique to quantum tech. And it's a bug bounty style hackathon that is digital first, and so it's global. Over the course of 2 weeks, we work with the leading maintainers of the top 50 tools in the field from academia or independent or industry-based to come up with bounties for folks, open issues on their tools for folks to close. And over the course of 2 weeks, nearly 1,000 folks sign on from around the world and start closing issues. And our hope and what we have seen was that a giant number of these folks who are being paid for the first time to contribute to our field to build an open source foundation are doing so for the very first time, right? They have no experience in quantum tech. And this is a way for them to come in and really get involved, meet maintainers, and can do substantive contributions based on their experience either in the larger open source space, in classical software development, or just as interested enthusiasts. And so what we've seen is that this really is a chance to broaden our tent and get many more diverse voices with different backgrounds into our field, contributing, adding their thoughts and understanding what the technology is and where it's going, and in doing so, we hope is influence for the better the technology writ large. And so we're taking that idea and brought to Shift what we see as a new step in this, really to make sure that we are maximizing the benefits of this technology and mitigating the risks by extending this tent of folks who are involved in our field. We see that by diversifying the field and making sure that more creative and smart folks are in the room having these conversations is a way to most guarantee that we're mitigating the risks of the tech and doing so in a decentralized and democratic way. And so the program that we have that we will be launching with the help of this grant is called unitaryDESIGN. And it's really the idea is to expand the hackathon model that we've had and bring it to folks specifically who are have design backgrounds, are experts in machine learning and other decentralized technologies, to add their ideas and experience to quantum tech and really to get involved in the open source quantum tech community for the first time. As noted, we really see this as these voices as crucial for the equitable development and the educated contributor base to ensure that the right tenets are being sort of instilled early on in the field to make sure that it is transparent, accessible, and safe. So the idea will be this will continue to be a digital event so that it's open to the whole world, and over a few-week period, we will work with these same maintainers to come up with ideas that folks in these fields can bring to the fore, right? We will still have open issues. These folks still will be rewarded for their time with us. They'll be paid for their time with us. But the idea is these aren't just software problems. These are larger problems that they can start contributing to and then sharing out with the wider world. And we really see that as aligning really well with this idea of democratic acceleration. So next steps, so Unitary Hack is a successful program that we want to operate at scale. So if you're interested in that, the sort of main hackathon, please let us know. We're happy to chat with you about that at any time. And thanks again to the Schiff Grant. unitaryDESIGN will be the next phase of this program. So if you know creative communities who you think would like to be involved, example might be NYU's ITP program, but there are many out there. Please email Vina, who is also joining digitally today, but her email is there, Vina@Unitary Foundation. And if anything else in open source quantum tech is interesting to you, I would also love to chat. And my email is ben@unitary.foundation. Just shouting out quickly our team. We are small, decentralized, and all working on various parts of the open source quantum tech ecosystem. So I wanted just to shout out them as well. And thank you.